Hello, welcome to the Raw review for one of the possibly worst Raws of the goddamn year. I'm joined by KK as usual. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. And Crack Screen Productions Dave. How are you doing as well, man?
I'm doing alright. A little tired after that boring Raw, but...
God, yeah. Okay, well, as Dave has just pointed out, when did Raw become a talk show? Because there was more freaking talking segments than there was anything to do with wrestling tonight.
I think there was, 4 matches total?
Yeah, and most of them were... Well, 2 of them were women's tag matches.
And one of them was a blowout between Drew Gulak and Angel Garza.
Which lasted for like 3 minutes.
Yep.
God. Well, we kicked off the show with the new women's tag team champions talking about the victory, and then they were interrupted by the old champions, who were then interrupted by, for some reason, Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke, who then had a match with Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax.
What do we think of the name of Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose, that they were calling them the sexy muscle friends? I thought that was pretty ridiculous.
That is one of the most stupidest wrestling names I've ever heard.
Sexy muscle friends.
Shit. That's awful. The match was meh.
They got that name from, I think they got it from Bray Wyatt when he was like the muscle man and he did that gimmick.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, the match was meh. The winners were Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. But who actually cares? To be honest, it was a poor opening segment where half the people talking I don't want to actually see, so I just got ridiculously bored watching it.
Yeah, nobody asked for Charlotte to come back, except for maybe one guy on my channel, but
I mean,
he's a weirdo.
Charlotte's better than Nia Jax. I give her that.
Yeah, Charlotte doesn't botch
As much.
as much, yeah.
Charlotte does still have some botches, like TLC 2019 is a prime example of her botching like a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, I remember
Well,
that.
she knocked Kairi Sane right out by throwing her into a barricade.
Yeah, she fucking did.
She damn near murdered Kairi Sane.
Yeah. Okay, let's just move on. We then have a Hurt Business promo talking about winning the titles and everything. Which for some reason then Jeff Hardy and Matt Riddle as Bro Hardy. Again, shit name.
The Hardy Bros.
It's awful. Interrupted them for some reason.
To talk about the match that they had coming up later in the night, that was basically all I could catch of it.
Yeah, why did we need to talk about the match? You could have just done your match.
Right?
That's the problem. You talk in there and nobody gives a shit what you're talking about. Just get on with something interesting.
The good example is Miz standing 2.5 minutes at the bottom of the ladder before he even started climbing last night.
Yeah, he could have.
It's like, what are you doing, grinning at the camera, dummy? Get up the bloody ladder.
Literally just smiling, just taking his sweet time.
Right.
Yeah, he had time to win that match. The same with Kevin Owens had more than enough time last night to actually win the Universal Championship.
Roman was doing the same thing last night too. Smiling when he knew like it was so clear to go up the ladder.
Yeah, but I think that was more of him being cocky because he could be like, I am the tribal chief. I know I'm going to win. Whereas Kevin just lost the championship opportunity because he just wouldn't freaking go for it.
Yeah. Since we're talking about Hurt Business, like I was saying this earlier, since they're getting all the gold, I wouldn't mind like a Mania moment or like Survivor Series of UE versus Hurt Business.
Could be pretty decent match.
UE have held all the gold, and Hurt Business is trying to drip gold as well.
Yeah, but I love how they say that they're holding all the gold when. No, they're not. They haven't got the World Championship. They're not holding all the gold.
They're not holding the one piece of gold that actually matters.
That's like me saying my car has all the tyres, but it only has 3 tyres on it.
Yeah. I hope they don't give it to MVP.
I
Let Bobby
fucking
hold
hope
it.
not.
Let Bobby hold it. 2-belt Bobby. I wouldn't mind that.
That would not be bad. Let's just move on to the next match. A very short match. Drew Gulak, Angel Garza. Angel Garza won. It was alright. Nice to see Angel Garza back.
That's what I think of that match.
Oh yeah,
Pretty
the match
much.
was nothing, but it's nice to see him back. Then, speaking of talking segments, we then have Miz TV where... Yeah... They talked for a few minutes, and then...
Their opponents came out and beat the hell out of them.
And they had a bickering between Sheamus and Keith Lee.
Sheamus just seems to not be able to get along with anybody.
That's because Sheamus is a dick.
Yeah, he doesn't want any fellas around him.
Yeah.
I will say, Miz, this is the kind of Miz I like because like he cut a good promo since his feud with Daniel Bryan in 2018.
Yeah,
Pardon my
just got a good
language,
pro-
but I felt that he sounded like a whiny little bitch. Like, oh, poor me, I haven't had a shot in this long, and blah blah blah.
Yeah, he did.
Like it was just a whole poor me segment.
He basically did the
Morrison
Dolph
was.
Ziggler stick.
Yeah,
That
I mean,
Should have been me.
Yeah, basically, he did that stick.
technically it was Morrison that cashed in, not him, right? So I think he might get the briefcase back, and
Nah, it's done.
you know,
It's done.
I'm pretty sure it's done too,
Yeah.
or at least I hope it is.
I have a feeling maybe if he gets it back, and then he'll him and Styles can feud for it, and then winner faces Drew.
Yeah. Then we go to Ricochet versus T-Bar in a. I love how this note says, "Please join our group so we don't have to wrestle you every week." Match.
Mhm.
T-Bar won, and then they said, "Ricochet, join us, or you're going to feel like we're going to end your existence." Oh my god! Please just end this.
I've been doing research. I've been hearing that he's gonna join Retribution.
Can they just make him join Retribution now so we can just stop this? Because I feel in pain every time they wrestle because it's so fucking shit.
Well, here's my thing: is what the hell did Ricochet do to get his ass handed to him on a weekly basis for the last 2.5 months? Because it started with the Hurt Business, then he finally squashes what's going on with the Hurt Business, and now he's getting his ass handed to him by Retribution every week.
Yeah,
It's like
everyone likes to toy with him.
Yeah,
Use him as a rag doll.
basically is.
Yeah, I like him. He's very athletic, and maybe joining Retribution, it might help give him a dark character.
That'd be cool. We then go to Hurt Business member Bobby Lashley and MVP versus Matt Riddle and Jeff Hardy. MVP and Bobby Lashley won. Match was.
Surprised.
Oh, I hope Jeff Hardy's okay because at one point he fell to the outside and literally smacked the back of his head right on the steel steps.
Yeah, he does that quite a lot.
Full contact to the back of his head. I hope he's okay.
Yeah, he did that a couple weeks ago too, in a match where
he
he
with
did
the table. Yeah, that spot.
Yeah, he went through the table and caught his head on the back of his head on the bottom step.
Yeah, which is what he did tonight again.
Yeah.
This is why Jeff Hardy just needs to stop wrestling now.
Yeah, he's looking a little tired and slow. Like he's just not the Jeff Hardy of days past.
Oh God, no! I mean, his Whisper in the Wind was alright this week. I've seen him botch that a lot more than this time, so it looked good.
I want to see him have one last title run as WWE champion and then retire. Hang up the boots.
Or Universal, because he's never held the Universal. Give him the Universal.
Yeah. One of the two big titles.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
I doubt it'll happen because of his history, but
yeah.
And because of who his brother is and where his brother's at.
Yeah, as well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had Grandmaster League versus Jackson Riker. Riker won in 40 seconds. It was shit.
Squash match.
Yeah, but Jackson Riker, I don't like you. You're an awful person.
Racist.
Yeah. He is.
He's getting TV time for whatever reason. He's rubbing Vince the right way.
Because he's a
Yeah,
Trump
probably
supporter.
literally.
He's a Trump supporter, and Vince is obviously friends with Trump, so that works.
Yeah, because Trump is working. Well, goodbye, Linda McMahon's political career as soon as Donald Trump's out of the White House.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, before we start getting into political thing, Bray Wyatt. Sorry, we had the Randy Orton segment. He got a hell of a promo about what happened last night, and then Alexa came out and she was on a swing, and then they had a big stare down. You know what? It was probably the best thing on the show.
Probably.
R.I.P. Fiend. He may be gone, but he's forever in our hearts.
Yeah,
I'm
he's going to
hoping
bring a
they're
new
gonna
character out soon.
I'm hoping they're going with like a whole like Fiend Jason Voorhees like angle on it, where like you can't kill him, he just comes back stronger.
That'd be great.
It's gonna look like Kane 2.0.
Well, that's what Bill was saying to me in my personal Facebook before the stream tonight was that it could or not. No, it wasn't Bill. It was my friend Kelly. She was saying Kane 2.0.
Yeah.
Could be. We then go to another women's tag team match because we can't have enough of these. Charlotte and Asuka versus Peyton Royce and Lacey Evans. Of course, Charlotte and Asuka won.
Yeah, I have one problem with this match. Why?
Reasons. Filling television time, I think.
Right. Should get more TV time.
This is the problem. There's no storylines really going on Raw that are interesting. Like you've got on SmackDown, you've got the Kevin Owens Roman Reigns feud that you want to care about. There was Seth Rollins and Rey Mysterio feud that was going on that people cared about.
Yeah.
On this, there's nothing.
Yeah, Peyton and Lacey should get more TV time because you remember Peyton. She's the one that eliminated Bayley at Survivor Series. I'm surprised. Like the thing is, Charlotte, I knew they were gonna win because like she's not gonna lose her first match back, right, on Raw.
Of course, she wasn't.
Yeah, but I do think Peyton, she's like a 2021 breakout star.
I hope so. I like Peyton Royce. I think she's all right.
Yeah.
Then we
the
go.
other one just needs to stop from the former Iconics.
Billy Kay.
Billy Kay, yeah,
Here's my resume. No, here's my resume.
Cover shot or headshot on the back. It's like just stop.
Yeah. Well, at least they haven't dropped Billy Kay completely. I was worried that she would literally just do nothing, but at least they're actually doing something with Billy Kay. At least.
Yeah.
May not be good, but at least they haven't just completely dropped her. We then go to quote unquote street fight match with Miz, Morrison and AJ Styles versus Drew McIntyre, Sheamus and Keith Lee. For the first 90% of the match, which I'd say is a good 15 minutes, there was no weapons. They were just doing a normal tag team match.
That was the one problem I had with it. And the second problem that I had is they had Drew McIntyre and Sheamus come out before they went to commercial. When we come back from a 5 to 7 minute commercial break, why are all the people not in the ring? Why do we now have to sit through their ring entrances when we just came back from commercial?
I know, it is ridiculous.
Like, I mean, do that during the commercial break like you've always done.
Yeah. But yeah, well, AJ's bodyguard put Morrison through a table. But stupidly, we missed half of that because they cut the camera to the ring and then cut back just as he finished going through the table. So we missed the entire fucking thing. And Sheamus, Drew McIntyre and Keith Lee won. And then Sheamus bro-kicked Lee and McIntyre's like, why did you do that? I vouched for you as a tag team partner. So it's going to be cool, McIntyre and Sheamus.
I think we're going to see a heel Keith maybe.
Keith Lee always speaks like a heel, so it'd be nice to see him as a heel.
But and honestly, we're definitely going to get a Keith Lee Sheamus feud very soon.
Yeah.
They've been building that for weeks now.
definitely, and then it'll be Sheamus and McIntyre probably some point early next year.
Probably.
Yeah.
But honestly, this show was such a fucking drag. There was
Yep.
nothing I could say was good. The Bray Wyatt thing and Randy Orton thing was probably the best thing on the show. And that's about the only thing I could say I'd actually watch again.
Yeah.
I'd have to give this show a 1 out of 10. Piss poor.
I'm gonna be a
So-
little generous and give them 2 out of 10.
What would you give
And
it?
I
Dave?
was a little bit more generous than that and gave them a 3.
Jesus. 1, 2, 3. I was about to say that was the way we're going to end Raw on the year.
I
but
gotta
we have
stay
one more.
consistent with what I said on my stream at the very least. It was a boring show.
Yes, I don't recommend watching the show. If you want to know how bad a show is before you intend to watch it, check out these reviews. We'll tell you how bad the shows are. But
Yeah, these are the spoilers.
tomorrow we have Impact Wrestling, which hopefully, it's the holiday special part 1, so hopefully they should be doing something good on Impact for the next couple of weeks. I hope, because my God, I lost the will to live during this show. But yeah, thank you for watching this review. Like, share, subscribe, and we shall catch you all later. Peace out.
Bye.
Peace.